I have a strategy that will guarantee you to beat every single level in the new Codebreaker event by only using one bout. LJRex Nation, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I have got something very special that I want to share with you guys. But it has been a long time since I've actually been on YouTube, so this is actually my first video in a little while, and it is going to be something very special. I'm going to be showing you a breakdown of a load of different code breaker strategies that you guys can use. And just a warning, the last strategy is so powerful that you do not even need to figure out the code yourself. It is honestly unbelievable, so make sure you stay to watch that strategy, because if you want to get the card, this is the strategy to use. This is a strategy that I've been using, and I've managed to get myself up to rank 2000, and I haven't even been playing too much. This is the strategy that you guys would have seen me on stream playing earlier, and maybe I'll be much higher than rank 2000 because this was recorded before the stream. So if you want to know how to do that, make sure you watch all the way through. But before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that I am live every single Monday, Wednesday and Saturday on twitch.tv/LJRexYT. It's the same as my Twitter handle just below. If you want to go follow me on Twitter, that'd be amazing as well. But I will leave links to all of my socials in the description, so make sure you go along and follow me on as many of those as you want to. But I would definitely recommend following me on Twitch, because you will be allowed to watch live content from me, and you'll be able to ask me any questions you have about the game, about this method, or about other game modes. So definitely do that, and I look forward to seeing all of you guys there. Now that that is out of the way, let's talk about the best code breaker strategies. Firstly, we have got the super move method, where you are able to complete a level without figuring out what the code is by just using your super move in the final round. So to get started, all you need to do is head over to any game mode, Wild, PvP, and play the games until you've saved up your super move meter, till that meter is completely full. So I've actually done this before off video, so you guys don't have to watch me play through all of those wild matches. But now you're in Codebreaker, you can pick any arrow. I'm going to go with the left arrow just for these purposes, but make sure that whatever arrow you choose, you only use that arrow until the final round. So I'll show you why that is in just a minute. But we're going to start off, and we are just going to place all of these left arrows onto the board. And it might give us, it's going to give us 0. So, but the thing is, that doesn't matter. That doesn't actually matter. We're not trying to sort out the code. We're not even trying to win these matches, so it doesn't matter that we lose, because we will get max points at the end. So I'm just going to try and get through these matches as quickly as I can. So round 1, 0 arrows in the correct location, 0 arrows in the wrong location, does not matter. Now we are going to do the exact same thing. We're going to place these 4 left arrows, and we know that it's going to give us 0, but what that does is it stops our other arrows, our other cards losing stats. So we're able to get all the way through to the final round, and we will still have 4 cards that are all max stat. And what that basically means is that we get a free hit at the final round. So this is going to be the 3rd round. We're going to do the exact same thing once more. And on the final round, we are then going to switch to use our most powerful arrow. So I think my best arrow is actually right. So if your best arrow is left, don't start with left, because it will just increase your chances of being able to beat everyone at the final round. So we are going to then use all of my right arrow cards in the next round, and I'm actually going to use my super move. So make sure you click your super move before this part. I'm going to click my super move right now, and as you can see, it is activated. And then we are going to place all of my right arrows, and there you go. So the code was half correct actually, but we are now going to see that because we've got the super move activated, it's going to give everyone plus 100% stats, which I don't know if water's going to be powerful enough to beat this, and that is actually a big part of the problem with this strategy. So he does actually manage to get overrun and then the super move, so that plays quite luckily. That is very lucky, but this doesn't always work. When you get to the higher levels, the stats on the cards start to get closer and closer to double your card stats. So even though I got lucky and this did work, and look, level 90 complete, I didn't even figure out what the code was. I don't know what the code was, but this does work. So I'd say the disadvantages with it is that I feel like once you get past level 100, it stops working because the cards become too powerful. And you also have to save up a super move, which takes up a lot of time, and people are just going to be doing other strategies and getting through these levels much, much quicker. So we are now moving on to the most powerful strategy in the entire game right now. It is very, very broken, but once I found it, I felt like I had to share it with you guys, because it just wouldn't be fair, because I know that there are going to be a lot of people who found this, but I know that not many people are going to know how to use it, or like not many people are going to actually be using it. So I want to make sure that as many people can use this as possible, so everyone is on a level playing field, because once you see this, it is crazy. So I'm going to show you guys this tactic in action, and then after a couple games I will show you how to use it yourselves. So this time we're going to play up, up, down and left. So that is going to give us 2 and 1. So that means that next we are going to play down, up, up. So we just need to get through these matches. Again, does not matter if you lose. But next round we are now going to play down, up, down, up. So once it lets us, here we go. Batista down, and up, down, and up. And this is now going to give us 1 and 2. I have a feeling this one might take 4. I'll be quite surprised if it gets in 3. That would be very, very insane. But we will see. So next try, we're going to go up, 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 down. Which, it looks like that could be the code. But we will see. We will see. So up, 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 and down. And we get 3. So 3 and 0. So this is what I'd say is the most common, is that it usually takes 3 to try and figure it out, and then the final round it pretty much, like, you're able to get the code every time by the 4th. There are some times where it does it on the 5th, but it is so rare, like I was saying, that it is just not worth using any other strategy. And again, does not matter that we are losing points. So now we're going to try up, up, right, and down, and we will see if this is the right code. So up, and we are going to have to refresh Seamus, otherwise we would lose. So up, up, right, and down. And there you guys go. That is the right code. I think my longest streak of using this strategy, I got it in 15. Or something crazy like that. I've seen people manage to do it like even more when I was like testing it with my friends and showing them how to play it. But this strategy is pretty much bulletproof. I'd be surprised if this like didn't speed up the amount of points you got by a large margin, which is why I wanted to share it to you guys, because the fact that I know it means that some other people are going to have it figured out, and I want to make sure everyone is on the same playing field. So let's take a look at how I did it. When this game first came out, I realized that there was a huge similarity between it and another game called Mastermind. Now, Mastermind is a game where you have 8 different colored pegs, and you have to try and guess the code, placing those 8 different colors, and then your opponent will tell you how many you got in the right place and how many of the colors are actually right, which is the exact same statistics that WWE Supercard gives us in Codebreaker. However, there are only 4 colors, which means that it's actually even easier to play this game than it is to play Mastermind. And in 1977, there was an algorithm that was created that got Mastermind, completed Mastermind in 5 tries without fail. It always got it within 5 tries, sometimes less, but never more than 5. And that's with 8 different colours. So in Supercard, we don't have colours, but we have arrows. We have got left, right, up, and down. So I'm going to be referring to those as colours, just because that is how Mastermind works, and that's how the algorithm that I found works with it. So with those 4 colours, there are 256 combinations. With 8 colours, there's even more. I don't think I can even calculate that off the top of my head. But we're only looking for 4 colours, which means that if you can do 8 colours in 5 tries, there must be a way to do 4 colours in 4 tries or less. So I took that algorithm and I actually programmed a little, like my own algorithm built around Supercard so that we could find out how to crack the code, and every single level it worked for. I had to get rid of a couple of bugs, but by the time it was finished, it managed to get all the levels right, pretty much without fail. And then I was looking at a way to try and like let other people use this code, because I didn't want to be using it myself if other people didn't have it, because then it's an unbalanced playing field, and that would be cheating from my point of view. Whereas if everyone has it, then I don't think it's cheating. If everyone has the ability to use it, it's the same as Clash of Champions. Everyone can get a pen and paper and use that to see where the card is. So this tool is the exact same in my eyes. So I was looking at a way to kind of give everyone access to that, and I actually found a website that has been made that is a mastermind solver. So it actually works for 6 colours. However, you can actually change that so that it only works with 4 colours, which is what we need. So let's go and show you guys how this works. So as you guys can see, this little window on the right is the mastermind solver. So right now, when we look at the colours, right at the top of the page, it says red, green, blue, yellow, orange, and cyan. Now we actually want to change these so that we can use it for WWE Supercard. So if you guys want to follow along with this, I have left a link in the description to this website so that you guys can use the algorithm on here. It works the exact same way as the algorithm that I created for WWE Supercard. However, it's actually web-based, so you're able to access it from any device and you don't need to download anything. So up here where it says colors, red, green, blue, yellow, and orange, and cyan, we are going to change these to left, right, up, and down. And what that will actually do is it will treat left, right, up, and down like colors, so that it will ask us, if you look down here, it will say, is it maybe down, left, up, or right? So what we will do is we will go over to Supercard and we will try exactly that. So it says down, left, up, or right. So once it lets us put in our cards, we are going to try that code. Down, left, up, and right. So as you can see here, we get 0 and 3. So we are going to go back over to our little window here in Chrome. And we are going to change this. So this is already 0, but we're going to change this to say 3. And then we're going to click next. And now it's going to give us right, down, right, left. So we're going to come back over to Supercard and we are going to put in that code, right, down, right, left. So right, down, right, and then left. And we're going to look at what values it gives us back here, 1 and 1. So we're going to go back over to Chrome and we're going to put in 1 and 1 and click next. And now it's given us another code to try. So we're going to put in left, down, down, up. So we're going to head back over to Supercard and we're still waiting for the games to finish here. So once those finish up, we're going to put in the code left, down, down, and up. So here we go. Left, down, down, and up. And see what this gives us back. 1 and 2. So again, repeat the process back over to the window. Put in 1 and 2. Click next, and now it's given us up, up, down, left, which if this has worked this time, if this isn't the like 1% of the time where it fails, this should be the code. So let's go back to Supercard, and we're gonna try up, up, down, and left. Once it lets us put our cards in. That's one thing I'm not too sure about Codebreaker. It takes a little while. It's not as bad as War Games though. It's not as bad as War Games. So we're gonna try up, up, down, and left. And it's going to give us all 4 ticks. So there you guys go. That is then the correct answer. So now that you've completed the level, you can just come back over to the window and you can click restart and it will give you another code. So while I've been using this, what I found is that if we just reset a couple times, it will give us this sometimes. If it comes up with all 1 arrow, do not use that. Do not use it because that will not work. It will cause you to just like keep going. This will use up 2 bouts, which is not what you want to do. So whenever it comes up with all 1 arrow, just click restart and it will change it to something like this. So this uses 2 different arrows. I found that 2 arrows, 3 arrows, and 4 arrows all work. But let me know in the comments which one works best for you. I've been using 3 arrows. So if we look here, we've got left, right, and up, and then another left. But this is 3 different arrows. I found this has been working really well for me. And for some people, if we can get it to give us 4 arrows, almost. I don't think it's going to give it to us, but some people have found that 4 arrows works really, really well. So there you go again, I got like 4 downs, which is not what you want to use. But here we go. So this is 4 different arrows, so right, down, up, and left. This actually sometimes works. So definitely experiment with it. Let me know if there's anything you guys can find that will improve the strategy. But this has been working for me very, very well. I've been testing it with some different people's accounts just so that I haven't been like gaining a massive amount of points from this just by myself, because I would be completely against that. But now that you guys have got it, and if you guys are happy to use it, this is probably the strategy I will be using because it brings Supercard back to being like just a tap fun game. So that is going to be pretty much the end of the video. All that's left to do is thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to share this with any of your friends who play Supercard or have been struggling with Codebreaker, because the strategies in this video will pretty much be guaranteed to help them out. They are ridiculous. They are just insane. And remember, I am live every single Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday on Twitch. So if you have any questions about WWE Supercard, any questions about the strategies in this video, make sure to come along, drop me a follow, and just say hi. I guarantee you will have a great time. And I look forward to having all of you guys there. So until next time, Rex Nation, peace.